Just making sure everything is cool. Go through my process on how I edit. I go through and edit footage from the game. So cool. So I got footage from yesterday's game versus the Knicks. So what I did, created a project here. Well, actually, I haven't created a project. I just created a folder with my footage and put game footage. So I need to create a project, actually. So let's create a project. So let's go create a project for social media. So I'm gonna create a project. I usually go to vertical, which I already said. Go in here. Go. Let's go. We're gonna put it on Instagram. So we'll go 1080 by 1920. Let's go social media. Social media post. Alright, so what I usually do is I'll put all my footage in a game footage folder, and I usually put my project in its own folder, but I'm just doing this just to keep everything simple right now. So, and I shot this on Canon C70. Typically C70 will put a LUT on it once I upload it, but it was shot on log, C-Log 2. So what I'm gonna do is, let's see, getting some loading. So some clips are still transcoding, so I'm gonna just chill for a second. But what I want to do, let's select all the clips, go over here. Sometimes this might be what you come up to, so click on this here, go to the eye, come down here to camera LUT, and go to none. So it might take a few minutes since I got 191 clips, as you see, getting this spinning ring of death. But yeah, so I want to get all the LUTs that's applied off so I can use my own LUT and color how I want to. So yeah. Yeah, the program I use is Final Cut Pro. So been using Final Cut for a few years. Well, yeah, for probably since I started editing, so more than a few years, but became pretty efficient in it. A lot of the big ones are Final Cut, Premiere Pro, and DaVinci. I want to learn DaVinci, but just learning a whole new system, man, can sometimes be a little bit too much, but sorry about that. But yeah, so once this, all right, perfect. We got the LUTs off. Perfect. All right, so go to my, click on my project, give you the timeline, how I like to go through. Everything was shot in 4K, so 4096 by 21, 60, about 60 frames per second. So I'm gonna click that there. So how I like to edit is I'll go through the clips, find something I like, and I'll favorite it. So for instance, I'll go through the clip. And this part is the strenuous, so I like to use the shortcuts J, K, and L on my keyboard. So J is rewind, K is like stop, L is fast forward, so I can get through the clips quickly. So I'm gonna push L now. So let's go to the next clip. I ain't seen nothing to So what I like to do, I think I'll start it there. So for me, I'm gonna press on my keyboard I, which would be in. So you see these little yellow bars up here. So I'm gonna go in and out so I can target a specific spot that I like. So let's go. So I'm gonna go right before I bring that down. So I'm just going back with the arrow out, and from here I like to hit F. F is gonna favorite it. So if you see I get a little green, little bar up here, that means it's favorited. So when I go up here, got all clips, and I go to favorites, then I just have all my favorites. So I like to stay organized when I'm editing, but so we'll go through each one. So on to the next edit. Probably seems a little fast, but when you're going through 191 clips, you want to get through them as fast as possible. So I'm at like double time or quadruple time. So that's why it looks like that. So so back again, I for in. F, favorites. Now to the next clip. Okay, got Brooks. I think I like the little clip on this one, so out, F for favorite. On to the next. Big move from the big man. Let's see. so I'm gonna just so sometimes you find them, sometimes you didn't. I don't know. Actually a good play right there. So back in. So let's go in there. Going to the next clip. There. I stopped filming each clip because I don't want a long 3, 4, 5 minute clip filming back and forth. So each possession, when the team gets the ball, I'll stop recording and just start recording when the other team starts bringing it up. Edit it easier. So let's see, you got. Hidden. So, got a couple clips. So I'm going to go to my favorites. So I got about 9 clips. So how I would edit it. So just press. So I just use a shortcut, but I'm gonna do it this way. So just grab the clip, my favorite, and just drag it down. Just drag it down. Like I said, grab the rest of them too, so they'll just already be on there. Looking at the audio, they were all loud, so highlight all those. I'm gonna bring them down, so I'm gonna go over here where has the audio thing, grab that, bring them all down so the red is gone. So let's bring them down -9. Now, when getting stuff for social media, you want to be, vertical, but I shot, horizontal. So there's 2 ways you can do it that I do it in here. So you can click on the clip, and if that panel isn't open up, just go right here, which is inspector. You can push Command 4, click on that, and go to position like you transform. So scale all, and it'll zoom this in. So I shoot 4K, so I know I want to punch into the footage so it doesn't look as, as bad. So that's why I shoot 4K, punch into a 1080p timeline. So let's see how this looks. So you can do it that way. Just go back to that way, which is about 100%. Or you can come down here and say spatial conform fit, and I'll click on fill, and it'll give me the same thing. So now turn the audio clip down just so I'm not hearing that. But now let's go into the part where I like to, give it a little sauce. I'm gonna speed ramp it. Sometimes I might just go slow motion the whole time. So if I click on the clip Command R, and it'll give me this here, and I can drag this.
Sorry, I couldn't find what you're looking for.
Okay, shout out to the technology. Yeah. Just lost my train of thought. Yeah. So you can click this little caret arrow down and go to slow, 50%, 25%. So let's do it that way. Now it's going to be a little slower, slow motion. Boom. All right, cool. Now that doesn't look good, so let's make it look a little better. So initially, if I click on it, go to the eye, come down to the LUT, shut this in lock 2. This is what it would look like. So we'll actually work with that. So got a LUT on there, so I'm going to add. So it's Command A. I think it's Option A. Option A will give me an adjustment clip, which is an adjustment layer. And the color's fine, but I want to give it a little punch. So click here, go to this little color inspector here. Boom. I'm going to close this panel down over here so I can bring up my scopes. Make it smaller. Bring them up anyway. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna get my contrast, so I'm gonna bring my shadows down. Shadows down a little bit. Bring the highlights up some. Shadows down a little bit. And let's see. So that's what this is with a little contrast added. So I want to give it a little more punch. So I'm gonna click here, go to curves, and give it the 3 dots out there. So this represents our shadows, midtones, highlights. So I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit. See if I bring it down drastically. Did I just do that? Okay. Bring it down drastically. About to come to where I feel like it's fine. Just immediately. And the midtones is more where the skin tone lives, so it'll be fine there. So boom, like that. It's like poetry in motion. So let's go ahead and go through that. So I got the LUT on. I got the color fix here. So this adds a little contrast. If I take that off, see it gets a little less contrast. See, if I take this off, even more so, got contrast. Brought it down, gave it a little bit more punch there. Now what I want to do is, I'm going to go in here, I want to add another color wheel, and I want to do, so I have this vector scope here. So this Luma is what I did for my balancing. Now I want to add a little more color. So I'm going to take my global, over here saturation, over here is like the brights and low volume, so I'm gonna give it a little more. Now if I go too much, they look oompa loompa-ish. We don't like that, so Command Z. But I want to make them look a little, more colorful. Alright. And then I can. Let's see, now also, I'm gonna click here, go to waveforms. And now I want to make sure, so it's a little more, this footage looks, it's more, or reddish. So I want to balance my colors. So since I'm in here, let's actually go to color wheel 1. So it's a lot of reds in our highlights. So if I go to highlights, I want to bring them down a little bit. So red is here. So what I want to do is pull away from it and try to balance that out. So if you see I'm pulling away into the blues, how I'm starting to get a little balance there over here. So I'll show you more reddish. So it looks a little better. So now, yeah, it looks really good. Looks good to me. Okay, so got that. Got that. Now I want to add a little, let's see how this looks. I want to add like a little film look. So go here to my effects, type in film. So we got a film grain, age film. Let's see what the age film looks like. So that's age film. Let's see what the film grain. The film grain should look good. Yeah, let's drag that onto our adjustment clip. And I'm gonna go down here. So iMovie grain is, but I like the realistic grain, which should make it look, make the color more, bring it back. So let's go try it. Perfect. So now that's a lot of grain. Let me close. Push Command 7 to close my scopes here. And let's see if this works. Let's see how this looks. Alright. So let's bring the amount down. So that's there. Let's go about 50. Let's see what 50 looks like. Let's go a little more than 50. 60. Let's go. I like it. Boom. So you can see the artifacts, especially like the face. So yeah, all right, I like that. So this one's slowed down to 50% completely. Now I'm gonna go to the next clip. So we got Jalen Brunson. So that was Devin Booker there. Got Jalen Brunson here. So bring that down. So same thing, click on the clip, go over here to fill. And I can do the same thing. So since I already have a look, I can pretty much bring this over. But now I gotta go back and make the smile adjustment. So this one's more colorful. Boom. This one, let's see. I mean, this one's just a jumper, but we'll go through it. So what I gotta do is click on the clip, go to the eye, go to my camera LUT, C-Log 2, that brings the color back. Now if I go, let's see, is it option? If I click option and just drag it over, I'll get another adjustment clip. And now I'm as good as money. So now this looks the same. Now it's about, do I want to slow it down? So I mean, I think so. So I think slowing it down from the past. So from here, so I'm gonna click on right there. Perfect. So I'm gonna hit Shift B. If I can Shift B. I'm gonna bring out, which gives me a split. So let's see, Shift B. Let me take the look off right now. Leave it on. Shift B. Okay. Just have to wait. If I hit Shift B again, right here, Shift B. B. Click this caret, go to slow-mo. Slow motion there. So since I'm gonna stop it at the peak, so Shift B, slow mo. Okay, so let's take this part right here. Let's go fast, so we'll go speed run 2 times. And then from here, let's go 2 times as well. So, let's go fast. So, yeah. And that'll probably be a throwaway, but yeah, that's how I do that. So, let's go through. Alright, same thing. Camera 1, C-Log 2. Bring the color back. Here. Fill. So like this one I would want to put in slow motion because I want to see his form. So let's step back. So what I would do, or side step some Shift B. Okay. Shift B again. Let's go slow mo there. Let's go. Alright, Shift B. Want it to look more natural. Side step. Then speed up. Boom. Boom. Cool. Same thing. Option. Just drag that. We in there. So, yep. And this is just my editing process. I want to get into like the fancy. I don't really edit fancy anymore. Like all the crazy transitions. I'm trying to just keep it short and sweet. Simple. This will be a good one. Let's bring that. Same thing. Fill. Hit the eye. Camera LUT. C-Log. Option. So from here, so right when you take that dribble, before he takes that dribble, I want to slow that. So Shift B, boom, boom. All right, Shift B, bring that slow. And I usually will have like a music track that I already picked out, but don't want to get copyright strike, so that's why it's like that. All right, let's go to 1. Let's see. That's another good one. Let's see. Let's do a couple of these. Okay. Oops. Fail. Alright, so let's start there. So, good. That looks good. So right now I'm just pushing the arrows left and right to go back and forth frame by frame. So I think. So I want to start where, they're going to now start right here. Slow motion. Because that in and out and then shooting. So let's go. Okay, from here. Hit Shift B. Shift B. Now go frame by frame. Now from here, let's go Shift B again. Zoom in, slow mo. Let's see how it looks. So it should be there he goes. I like it. Alright, on to the next. What we got? Okay, good dime. Good dime there. So I'm gonna start this clip here. I hit Command B for blade. Get rid of that. Done. Perfect. Boom. Doing the same thing, fill. I low 2. Shift B. Let's see. Now, since he's like way over here, what I'm going to do is click my clip, go here, and I'm going to go to my positioning. Since I shot 4K, I can move the frame around a little bit. So I'm just going to go. Let's go to 100 on my x-axis. Alright, so the x-axis from here. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, so boom. Let's see, from here, let's go Shift B. Let's slow this up. See how that looks. So. That's okay. That was okay. Now, forgot to add the so. Cool. Book coming downhill. Coming downhill, so let's do fill. So I like that. Let's see. Let's do, before I do anything, let's convert it. Right here. Shift B, slow mo. Shift B again. I'll go up. Shift B. So slow it. Come on. Time. Fast B. So I'm gonna go back a little bit. Right there. Shift B. Slow mo. From here. Shot. Let's go. Shift B again. Just want to get him going up. And we'll go arrow by arrow. Alright. Let's go normal. See how it looks. Okay. Maybe if I go where this is at, make it faster. So let's go 2 times. So yeah, look better. So dang. I like that. I think I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do one more. There's a jumper there. Okay. Get rid of that one. We're gonna do this one here. Alright. Log 2. Fill. There we go. Bronson. So I think this one should just be full slow motion. So let's see. Command R, B, global. Let's go. Let's go. Nah. So only pass. Let's go. Shift B. All the way back. Shift B. Let's go back to normal for this one. Might go faster too though, so slow mo. Pass, normal. I want that slow mo pass. So actually, let's go Shift B. I don't know how I wanted to do it. Let's see. That should be Shift B. Normal. Should it be? I don't like it. So if I go normal. Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is so I'm gonna just take this longer, so that'll be Shift B, normal, and then that'll go to slow mo. So slow motion, normal. I'm gonna end it there. So let's see. So it's about 1 minute 13 seconds. So we'll see all the clips. So this is just a quick edit. So I'm gonna go through and actually find like more clips that I want to do. But for this streaming purpose, I want to go that way, this way. So step back. Money. This is actually a good game too. So. The big man's love. You get the ball. You get to be a point guard. So just notice my LUT wasn't on that. That's that. Wasn't all the way on that clip. So let's go through and clean that up. So right here, so if you can see the color, it's gonna go from, see that, from this to this. So you always watch back your stuff, make sure everything's connected correctly. That's out there too, perfect. And yeah, then I'll just go up here. Export. But yeah, so it's my first time doing this. If you like stuff like this, want to me dive more into Final Cut editing and stuff, drop a comment below. If you want me to do more stuff like this, yeah, like and subscribe and drop a comment. Let me know below. So yeah.